Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and realizing the sun rose hours too early. Birds are confused, the tides are going wild, and your smartwatch says it's already the next day, even though you just had breakfast.
Yep, the Earth just started spinning twice as fast. So, what actually happens if our planet suddenly doubles its rotation speed? Would we all fly off into space or just get really dizzy? Let's find out.
First, some basics. Right now, Earth makes one full spin every 24 hours. That's what gives us our nice, cozy day-night cycle. But if it started spinning twice as fast, once every 12 hours, that means your day would be cut in half. Morning to night, sunrise to sunrise, all of it would happen twice as quickly, which means 2 sunrises a day. Sounds kind of cool, right? Until you realize you'd also get 2 Mondays every 24 hours.
But let's focus on the physics. When the planet spins faster, centrifugal force, that outward fling-you-off feeling, increases. Right now, that effect is small, only enough to make you weigh about 0.5% less at the equator than at the poles. But if Earth doubled its spin, that difference would triple. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you'd lose about 3 to 4 pounds instantly, no diet required. Basically, gravity would feel a little weaker near the equator.
But it's not just your bathroom scale that changes. The oceans would feel that outward pull too and start sloshing toward the equator. Sea levels around the equator would rise by several meters, while the poles would actually lose water. Huge coastal cities like Singapore, Rio, and Nairobi might start flooding almost immediately.
Meanwhile, the atmosphere would also start spinning faster, creating supercharged winds. Right now, Earth's rotation drives trade winds and jet streams. Double the spin, and you double the chaos. We're talking 1,000-mile-per-hour winds near the equator. Hurricanes would become daily events. Airplanes couldn't take off safely. And palm trees? Yeah, they'd be flying sideways.
Now what about your daily life? Well, each day would only last 12 hours, meaning daylight and nighttime would each be about 6 hours long. So you'd wake up, go to work, and before you even finish lunch, sunset. Plants would have less time for photosynthesis, throwing off the entire food chain. Crops might struggle to grow, and nocturnal animals would be extremely confused.
And your circadian rhythm, that internal clock that keeps you sane, would go haywire. Your body's built for 24-hour days. Cut that in half and you'd constantly feel jet-lagged, exhausted, and probably cranky. Imagine trying to sleep when sunrise hits every 6 hours. You'd never know what time it is. But wait, it gets wilder. If the spin increased suddenly, the Earth's crust wouldn't just sit still. Continents and tectonic plates would shift from the new momentum. Massive earthquakes and volcanic eruptions could erupt along fault lines. The planet would literally reshape itself to handle the new spin. Even the shape of Earth would change slightly. It's already not a perfect sphere. It bulges a bit at the equator because of rotation. Double the speed, and that bulge would grow by several more kilometers. Earth would become slightly flatter at the poles and rounder in the middle, like a spinning pizza dough stretching out. And here's the big twist. The faster Earth spins, the shorter our days get. Shorter days mean less time for heat to distribute evenly across the planet. So the equator would get scorching hot, while the poles would freeze even more. Weather patterns would collapse into something alien. Deserts would expand, and ice caps might grow at record speed. Basically, the planet becomes a chaotic blender of wind, water, and temperature swings. Now, if you're wondering, would we all fly off the surface? Not quite yet. Earth would need to spin about 17 times faster for that to happen. At that speed, you'd literally be flung into the sky like a roller coaster seat detaching mid-loop. So doubling the rotation won't launch you into orbit, but it will absolutely wreck civilization. Flooded coastlines, endless hurricanes,
12-hour days, and very, very grumpy humans.
So what's the takeaway? If Earth ever started spinning twice as fast, it wouldn't be the end of the world instantly, but it would be the end of the world as we know it. Our calendars, our climate, our sleep, our oceans, everything we rely on would unravel in days. Still, it's kind of fun to imagine, right? A world where mornings fly by, gravity feels lighter, and sunsets come twice a day. But personally, I'll stick with one rotation at a time.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this spin through science and chaos, hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe for more what-if stories that turn everyday questions into cosmic thought experiments. Now, tell me, if you could choose, would you rather live on a planet that spins twice as fast or one that spins half as fast? Earth, star, spin.